Hey, nerds and nerdettes. Sorry I'm late. The drive-thru at Dunkin' was packed, and I need my coffee. Mornings aren't my thing, but hey, better late and caffeinated than early and wrathful, am I right? It's best that way for all of our sakes. Okay, I can't see too well without my glasses, and you're all starting to look the same, but I'm pretty sure everyone is here. Oh, there you are. Hey, kid. Good job on your test. I know you were sick last class, so everyone got the results, but you got 100. I'm proud of you. By the way, I ran into one of your professors and we were talking about how you were out sick, and she goes, "They're such a good kid, but so quiet." I'm like, quiet? It made me realize how much you've grown in this class and felt more comfortable showing your personality. I'm like, yeah, they're a good listener. I know you're pretty shy in your other classes, so I wasn't trying to blow your cover and have them bother you about it. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. How about I call you just that? Listener. First names are out, nicknames are in. Only the cool ones get them. Right, Aiden? Ah, just kidding. If a nickname strikes me, I'll roll with it, but let me know if it makes you uncomfy. Cool? Cool. Don't mention it. By the way, you don't have to call me Professor Star. Everyone here calls me Wish. I know. My parents really thought they did something with that one. Anyway, it kind of weirds me out. I don't think that me having a PhD makes me any better than anyone else. Plus, when I think of professors, I think of old dudes, and I kind of feel like a 26-year-old child. So, yeah. All right, class. Hey, I need you. I'll wait. Hey, everybody. I want to let you know right now that I have an announcement to make at the end of class, so if you don't mind sticking around, that would be great. Oh, I want to mention something else before we start. That closet thing over there, cabinet, whatever, it's now filled with snacks and drinks if you ever need anything. I know in the mornings sometimes we don't have time for breakfast, and some people don't have the best living situations. So that is just there for you to grab. I should mention, everything is free of charge. What else? There's hair ties, feminine hygiene products, fidget toys. That's all I could remember for now. Cool? Fantastic. All right, psychos, what can you tell me about our good old friend, Sigmund Freud? Jimmy. Yes, he was strange. Nice try. We're all a bit strange here, so that doesn't count. Cam? That's not what it's called. I honestly never want to hear those words come out of your mouth ever again. But I believe you're referring to the Oedipus complex. Very good. Anything else? Susie? I see where you're going, but the Electra complex was actually coined by Carl Jung in 1913. Good try, though. You're on the right track. All right, so tell me, guys, what is Sigmund Freud known for besides being a weirdo? Come on, guys, you know this. So close. You're like right there. If he's not the father of psychology, then he's the father of what? Father of 6 kids? I honestly didn't even know he had that many kids. Bro got laid at least 6 times. That's crazy. Guys, you're killing me. Yes! Who said father of psychoanalysis? Listener, thank you. Folks, are we paying attention because this is going to be on the test? I will not repeat myself. I need y'all to pass so I don't have to see your faces again next semester. And I mean that in the best way possible. For most of you. Alrighty, let me pull up the slides for today. Steph, can you calibrate the smartboard while I do this? Thank you. Oh boy, an email from the dean. I'll deal with that later. Where were we? Oh yeah, daddy of psychoanalysis. Now, Freud came up with something called psychoanalytic theory. We won't be able to get through all of it in this class. I have a date with the dean at very soon o'clock. I'll tell you after we're done or somewhat done with this lesson. I'm going to dismiss you guys early. It's going to be a very short class. You guys have the PowerPoints in your modules. You'll be fine. Let's talk psychosexual stages of development. So, Freud believed that there are 5 phases that we experience throughout our lives. These pertain to our erogenous zones, something that many of you probably fail to interact with on your girlfriends. He believed that this shapes us into who we are. So first, the oral stage. Come on, guys. It only gets weirder from here, so stop giggling. Okay. Now, keep in mind babies are reliant on their caretakers. Kids have to grow up, all right? They need to become independent so they could get a job, buy a house, find a partner, accumulate student loan debt. Yeah, you get the idea. So let me break this down into monkey terms. Baby, age 0 to 1. Titty, source of food. Baby need titty to survive. Baby gets gratification from taste. Tasting happens in mouth. Weaning process, hard. Baby has dependency issues. Baby needs to cope. Baby turns into adult. Adult finds other oral pleasures. Smoking, nail biting, alcoholism, other titties. You get the point. What's next? Anal. Let's go. What's stressing a kid out ages 1 to 3? No, Aiden, it is not the state of this economy, but very close. Anyone else? Listener, you are on a roll today. It's potty training. So if a parent is too lenient, what's going to happen? Yeah, shit's going to go down. No pun intended. It's going to be messy. They're missing that control aspect. So if a kid is messy as a child, what's going to happen as an adult? This is what we call anal expulsive personality. And no, this is not what happens after you eat Taco Bell. They're going to be unorganized, can't control emotions, careless. I can honestly name like 9 people in this class who have this personality. Now, on the other hand, we have anal retentive people. They are strict, perfectionists, literally everything I'm not. I can tell you one thing though. I don't know who the hell the sociology professor is 2 doors down, but I just know his parents treated potty training like a fucking boot camp. We're almost halfway there, nerds, and we're not even 10 minutes into this class. Phallic stage. Ages 3 to 6 are supposedly learning about the difference between males and females. This includes body parts. Now, Freud, interesting dude. I wish I could live inside of his brain for a day. It's like a fucked up soap opera. He goes into the whole Oedipus and Electra complex thing like we mentioned earlier. Of course, named after a Greek tragedy because this man loves his drama. We'll go more into depth about his theories in another class, but just know he thinks that kids pretty much have kind of sort of a thing for the opposite sex parent. I told you he's a weird dude, okay? This soap opera has a lot of family drama. He explains that the same-sex parent is viewed as competition. And no, get this. Trust me, it gets better. Remember how I said that this is ages 3 to 6? So in their little tiny child minds, apparently they realize, well, I can't compete with this. It's biologically impossible. So they start acting like mom or dad, dressing up like them, wanting to help cook. Obviously, it's not because they look up to their caregiver and are being modeled these behaviors. I don't even have time to get into the whole castration anxiety and penis envy portion of this lesson, but we'll get there. Yeah, bro was literally telling on himself. The latency stage. Can someone tell the class what latent means? Hey, Lactaid, I haven't heard from you yet. Can you tell us what latent means? Exactly. Inactive or dormant, whatever. They're starting to socialize and figure out what they like. And of course, like all the other stages, Freud believed that one can become fixated. Are we picking up on a pattern here? So apparently, the kiddos who dabble in self-exploration too much end up being immature adults who can't have fulfilling relationships. It's his words, not mine. So there's not much action here. It's the calm before the teenage storm. Ugh, the smartboard fell asleep. And so did Jimmy. Last but not least, we have the genital stage. This takes place from puberty to death. Now, puberty awakens the libido here. Remember, we were dormant in the last stage. Now, libido doesn't necessarily mean sex drive. I mean, in the previous stages, it took form as a survival energy, pretty much, like primal. But in puberty, that is when we start having sexual desires towards other people. Our brains have migrated down there. So, while the other stages focused on the individual, here we're actually incorporating other people, and the goal is to find balance in life. If we're off balance, it'll show in our relationships. Maybe as commitment issues, right, Charlie? And if we made it past the mommy and daddy issues, then Freud would say that you are now a whole, caring human being that is capable of forming deep, intimate connections. Just like everyone in this room. So that's it for today. Don't pack up yet. I'm not finished. Plus, you don't have anywhere to be. We're ending hella early. So, here's the deal. Next class, the dean is going to be sitting in the back of the room observing me. I know, trust me. Apparently, someone recorded me teaching one day and it went viral on TikTok. I'm not sure exactly who posted it. I don't think it's anybody in this class. I do have my suspicions, but not in this class. I'm not mad at this person. I understand that they were just trying to show how fun this class can be. The comments were all super supportive. It wasn't anything vulgar. It was just me being me. But me being me might cost me my job. No, shh. Listen, I'm still here. I'm not gone yet. I'm not gone. You're honestly not even supposed to know, just in case I coach you or something or tell you how to behave. But I'm not going to do that. People would call me an idiot for this, but I'm not going to change the way I speak, the way I dress, the way I interact. And I'm not going to tell you to do that. We have banter, we have fun, but we also get shit done. Ooh, bars. And guess what? My students have a higher pass rate compared to other teachers' students. It's not because I give you the answers. It's not because I'm too relaxed. It's not because I'm a bad teacher. It's because I care about my students. I'm not going to punish you for not being at your best because maybe you got shit going on. If you get an F on a test, I'm not going to be passive-aggressive about it. I'm going to ask you why. And if we can figure that out and help you flourish in whatever area of life that is, you will flourish with your academics. I still expect you to do the work. A lot of you come to my office hours, actually, because you want to learn, you want to pass. I honestly don't think Aiden has ever studied a day in his life until he took this class. Am I right? Yeah, exactly. So if they think it's suspicious because I wear t-shirts and ripped jeans and I curse a lot and make jokes, then that's fine. I don't need to prove shit to nobody because you guys do the work and you guys bring the results. Sorry, I went off on a little tangent there. The point is, Many teachers would tell their students to be on their best behavior, that they can't be a centimeter out of line. I don't think you guys would go crazy with it. Matter of fact, I think you guys will try to be on your best behavior. All I'm asking is that you show up as yourself. And if they fire me, I just want you to know that I love each and every one of you. And it's truly been an honor teaching you all. My makeup looks way too good right now, so I'm trying not to cry. All right. Now fuck off. I'll see you next class.